Welcome, BwolfTheWolfettes. We are back with a brilliant house flipper on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and today I'm going to be focusing on Grandma Gladys and Grandpa Teddy's living room. And if I can get that done quick enough, we might also focus on the what's it called, the kitchen as well. So before I get into that, let me show you the rooms we've done so far. So this right here, this is the guest room. I'm not going to give much of a backstory because I've already done that in the last video. But this is the guest room. As you can see, very old, very beautiful. Over here we've got a bit more of a modern looking bathroom. A random little rug on the floor to remind everybody that this is an old people's house, as you can see. Looking very nice. We've got a fancy mirror over here as well with a light on it so you can get proper glammed up. Because if you're doing your makeup, you want to have a nice bright light to show off your face so you can really get into detail, you know, because obviously I know very well because clearly I wear so much makeup. This is the sauna, as you can see, very, very nice. Grandma's spicy sauna. Then you come up the stairs. I don't know if I'm going to leave this as like blue walls. I probably will. Before we do anything else, I need to paint that one little section before I do anything else because that line of brick is really starting to bother me now. I don't know if I'm going to leave the walls as this colour, but for now I am. So, I think it was it sky blue, wasn't it? I think it was sky blue. Yep, lovely. There we go, beautiful. Now we better make sure we sell this tin of paint because I'll probably come running down the stairs and boot it all over the brand new carpets. This is the garage. We've not done nothing with this yet and we're not going to do too much with this, but we are going to do a couple of things with it. Make it a bit more appropriate for Grandpa Teddy. And this over here is Grandpa Teddy and Grandma Gladys's bedroom. As you can see, we've got some nice artwork on the walls. We've got a very floral looking bed. A lamp next to the bed because, you know, you need that for when they're up at night reading the Bible and all that good stuff. We've got a couple of rugs on the floor because old people love rugs, especially rugs that look like this. Over here you've got a couple of pictures. You've got a picture that Amy took because she does art class and she also likes to do a bit of photography. So Amy took a picture of a butterfly for her grandma. Here's a picture of Grandma in her younger days wearing a crash helmet by the looks of it. And then there is a picture of the family cat Whiskers because everyone in the family loves Whiskers. Even if it ain't technically their cat, everybody loves Whiskers. Then we've got a book over here of rare plants that Grandpa Teddy reads at night when he can't sleep because, as you all know, he's a war hero, so he likes to brush up on his knowledge of rare plants because then he knows what he can eat if he ever gets stuck in the woods. Obviously we've got a hairdryer that looks like a ray gun. Got a couple of bits of furniture around here, cupboards and all that, wooden furniture, wardrobe. Over here is Grandpa Teddy's little area where he's got his chill out in your man cave, and his man cave consists of a 1 metre squared area in the bedroom. He's got a rocking chair where he can sit and think about his war days. Then we've got Grandma Gladys's dressing table. Looks like if she's ever sitting in that chair and someone comes barging in the room, she's going to receive a doorknob to the back of the head, but I'm sure she'll be fine. And this right here is the living room, and this is the kitchen where all of the magical cookies are going to be created by Grandma Gladys. And this room, we ain't done shit with this room. I'll probably have to do this last. I still don't really know what to do with it. Maybe a food cupboard, we'll have to see. But yeah, I think today what we're going to do is we are going to work on the living room. So first things first, over here, I've had this idea in my head since I built this room. So the living room shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I'm going to get an electrical heater. I don't know which one. Oh. Oh, Jesus. None of these colours are looking. Maybe that looks a bit alright, then let's have a look. Hang on a minute, is that an actual fireplace? Oh no, it's an electrical fireplace. Yeah, it's still a fake fireplace. Okay, I was wondering now. I was going to say, if that's an actual fireplace, we could have built that in the other house. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to have this here like that. And then we're going to go on to rugs. Let's have a look. Where was it? Floor and then rugs. And then we are going to get the most generic old people rug in the world. Here it is. We've been waiting to pull out this bad boy, haven't we? We have been waiting to pull out this bad boy. And this will be placed right here. Then the kids can sit down. When the grandkids come to visit, they can sit down and they can play on this rug in front of the nice warm fireplace. And, you know, play with their toys and all that good stuff. And then what we're going to do is we are going to have 2 sofas. I need to try and work out what sofas I want to use. Is there a section for sofas? No, it's just on furniture. Right, we'll have to search sofa and see what comes up. Obviously we need, I mean this, no. That's got the right colours to it, but it don't. What about this? No, that's not going to have the right colours. Oh, how about this? Oh, this might be it. This might be the one BwolfTheWolf. Oh, it's disgusting. It's just what we need. It's got to match the living room too, though. Mate, let's have a look. Oh, that's hideous. Okay, so then what we're going to do, we're going to have one here, and then one here. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we're going to have some sort of little table in this section here where they can put all of their like coffees and all that good stuff and things like that. And then what we're going to do is I don't know what we're going to put the telly on. I'm going to get one of the old-fashioned classic tellies because obviously if this was a younger person's house, I could put the I could stick a wall TV right up here and it would look pretty good. If I could put things on this mantelpiece, that would be very good. But we're going to get like a little table that's like facing sort of like this, and we're going to put the, oh my god, that looks hideous. And then we're going to put a little classic telly on it. But I don't know what kind of table we want to use. But first things first, I'm going to get a little table over here where they can keep all of their stuff. Like Grandpa could put his pipe on there or his chewing tobacco. They can have like a little collection of samples of weed cookies that they want to test and make sure they taste good, because you don't want to give the local gangsters a bad batch because they'll probably whack them. So we don't want to do that. But they can keep their teacups on there and all that good stuff. I just want like a nice square one. I mean, this is kind of what I want, but it's too big. I need like a little. This might be alright. Even though it says coffee table, it sure as hell ain't for coffee. Oh, that's alright. I want to put this. I like how my character can be in the way. It's just, we might be able. Hey, look! The Jantar family just orgasmed. We did it! Now, if we could just finish off the kitchen and finish off this living room without them absolutely losing their flipping minds. We finally got the kids are really screaming outside in the playground next to my house. I do apologise if you can hear that. I mean, this is the 3rd video I'm making today. It's currently 20 to 2. They're not even supposed to be in the playground now, but, you know, fuck it. They do what they want, clearly. Right, so as long as we can do the living room and whatever we do with this room over here doesn't absolutely infuriate them, we've actually sold this to the correct people, so we're doing alright, BwolfTheWolf. Right, I'm not going to worry about doing the little details on this just yet. I want to find like a table over here that we can probably put a classic telly on. That's not going to end up being. That might have been good as well. I don't know what to. I suppose we could get like the same one, couldn't we? It's a bit too small. This one needs to be a little bit bigger. You see how I pressed like 30 of the wrong buttons? I do apologise. This one might be alright. For it, nah. Not these ain't good at all. How does it look? That could actually work, actually. Yeah, I think that'll work. Even though it's a coffee table, we're not going to use it for that. We're going to use it for the TV. So let's turn this around. So over here, obviously we don't want to have it in the way of the passage. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to look for that little TV. Yeah, that's the one. An old TV. Beautiful. Doesn't look like so. Like, there's only that TV stand. You've got a classic TV cabinet, but I think that's a bit too high. Maybe, I don't know. How big is that? No, that's way too big. We can't have that. We'd have to build like another area over here for the TV or something. So no, we're just gonna leave it how it is. It's all good. You put your TV on whatever the hell you want to put your TV on. It doesn't bloody matter, does it? As long as it turns on, it's all good. Oh look, it's the perfect size as well. I wonder if this one turns on. No, the classic TV doesn't turn on. What a surprise! I used to have a TV like this back when I had a. Back when I had PlayStation 1, obviously I didn't have my own TV or anything, so I used to have to use the living room TV, and then whenever my mum and dad wanted to watch anything on the telly, I couldn't play any of my damn video games. So my granddad had another TV, like a little TV that he'd repaired, but it was I think it was a TV fan. It was just a random TV that he'd repaired, and it worked, but you had to faff around with it a lot. Like even just to get the picture to come onto the TV, you had to mess around with the aerials. Even when you weren't trying to watch like BBC One or anything, you had to mess around with the aerials constantly just to get the picture to come on. Don't know why, because obviously this was a PlayStation 1. It didn't need it had nothing to do with the aerial, but you had to faff around with them to get the TV to come on. I don't know, maybe there was something wrong with the wires, but I used to have my Crash Bandicoot 3 plugged into it on my PS1. I used to have to faff around with these things non-stop for a good like 3 hours before I finally get Crash to appear on the telly. Don't know why I had to do that, because it didn't make any sense, but that's just what you had to do to get this bloody TV to work. And eventually it would work, and then I'd have to hope that you didn't walk past the TV even remotely angrily, because if you did, and you slightly wobbled the antenna, TV would go off. Very annoying. Right, that looks pretty damn good, I think. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get a couple of little like details. So we're going to get a TV remote. Obviously this TV remote looks a lot more fancy than the actual telly, but never mind, there isn't a variety of TV remotes in this game. Because probably that TV probably doesn't even have a remote. You probably have to get off your arse and use the dials on the telly. That's how old that TV looks. Yeah, probably have to come over here and actually get down on your knees. Yep, look, see? Got a bunch of dials to twist. Lovely. But this one's a bit fancier. It has a fancy modern day remote. Right, now we need to get a couple of teacups. Similar to what we did in the other house for... there we go. Small cup. We're just going to get 2 white ones because, you know, it's for our nan and granddad. They don't want any flipping multicoloured plates. They want multicoloured furniture, but they don't want multicoloured plates. No, that's a bit too far for them. That's not what I wanted to do. Right, so obviously that's going to be facing that way for whoever's sitting in this chair. And then pick up this one. And that's going to be facing right there. And then this remote, I suppose we can just like it to look somewhat symmetrical, you know. There we go. Beautiful. Right. What else do we need in here? I'm gonna see if I can put anything on this mantelpiece, like any photos. Oh, actually. Oh, you can use the mantelpiece. Brilliant. There we go. I don't know if these are fake flowers or real flowers, but if they're real, then they're going to definitely... Oh, look at that. We'll take care of this lonely plant. Wait, is that like a hint for more flowers? I was going to put more flowers. Give me a chance. Man, they love that, don't it? One plant for me and one plant for my husband, right? See, the Gentile family get it, don't they? They get it. See? Grandma Gladys. Of course you want flowers in your house, Grandma. These are secretly weed marijuana flowers, aren't they? But we've made them look a bit different so the police never know. Alright, that's looking pretty damn good. Now I want to get... There's very limited pictures like this. This is when Grandma went to the desert. It doesn't look like a desert, does it? That just looks like a basic beach. But this is when Grandma Gladys went on holiday to Egypt to see the pyramids, because it was just after Grandpa Teddy was done in the war, and they wanted to have a nice relaxing holiday. So they didn't want to help rebuild London because they ain't got time for that. You know, Grandpa Teddy's been in the war. He needs a break. Grandma Gladys has been, you know, busy baking bread for all of the kids that have been evacuated and stuff. So they both needed a holiday, so they went to Egypt. And this is a picture from their holiday in Egypt. And obviously, they really, really like these flowers. So they took a picture of this flower for no apparent reason. Maybe this is a picture also taken by Amy. Okay. Things got a little bit intricate then, didn't they? Right, now we need a picture for the wall over there, just above the fireplace, because it looks a little bit empty. Decorations. Come on, come up. There we go. I need something really big. That's going to be small, isn't it? I wish there was a way of knowing how big they're going to be without actually having to buy them first. How about that one? Oh, perfect. Oops. Hey, shut up, Veronica. Shut up. This house is not for you. Look at that. That is sexy, isn't it? That is very nice. Right, so what do we want to do over in this massive empty room? I don't want to put too much in the living room, but I don't want to have like a... I mean, that looks kind of weird like that. Jesus, look at these vintage pots. Oh, beautiful. So what else do we need? They don't... Do they want a PC? I don't know. I mean, my nan's got a PC. She's also on Facebook. Old people are a right pain in the arse on Facebook. Jesus, they don't understand so many things. Wish I had a BB gun. No, not for any particular reason. I just wish I had a BB gun. Let's go on the furniture. Actually, oh no, shit, I know what we can get. Fucking dining table, boys and girls. We couldn't do this in the other house. at this. The complete wrong colour. Yeah, it needs to be darker. There we go. That's pretty low for it. That is flipping small, isn't it? That's not good. That is not grand enough. Let's sell this for now and have a look if there's another one. That looks pretty small. I want something a bit more grand than that. I'm just going to write table again, see what comes up. Oh. Here we go. That's what we need in here. That's what we need. I mean, Grandpa Teddy's got to have at least one thing in the house that represents what he stands for, which is fun. Obviously, we're going to make the cloth colour green, because why would you want any other colour than green? Nah, that looks like something that belongs in a mansion. A haunted mansion, probably. We're going to stick with green. I don't think I've seen a pool table of any other colour than that. That don't make sense. Dark black. How is that black? That's grey. Alright, we'll go with that. Oh, look at this. I feel like this might ruin the living room. Okay, the Jam Tart family are not fuming. Got to make sure there's enough room to be able to use your cues, and I want to sort of have it matching up with the sofa. That'll do. That will do. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I suppose we could have something like going along here. I think I saw like what was it? I saw something pretty big a second ago, and we could put some stuff on here like some flour. Yeah, one of these. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Could have used this as a dining table, couldn't we? Yeah, this is going to be too big, isn't it? Yeah, okay, well we can't have that, it's too big. What do we want in here? We love to scream. We love to scream in the playground. We love making tremendous amounts of noise. What's that? Bwolf is recording? Well, let's make sure we go out into the playground and we scream a ton. Ah, here we go. We're going to buy a bunch of these. This bloody snooker table is right in my way. I can see you talking, Donald Trump. This is not for you. Let me switch the lights on. I don't know. I think it's all right, because you could put quite a variety of things on them bookcases. I think it's all right like that. Right, I'm going to end the video now, WolfTheWolf, because I think I'm done with the living room and I'm not going to have enough time to do the kitchen. And also there's a lot of noise coming from outside and it's starting to annoy me now, and I don't want to start getting angry in this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Next time we're going to start doing the kitchen, and we'll probably finish up the kitchen in the next video. We'll probably do the garage as well. And if I've got time, we'll probably do something with that little room. Or maybe we'll just leave that room like that and they can do whatever the hell they want with it when they buy the house. But yeah, Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video anyway. Hopefully you enjoy the living room. Hopefully it looks alright. If you think I should delete those bookcases, let me know. I only placed them there because I felt like I needed to put something there, but you know. And the snooker table definitely belongs in the house, but I don't know. Maybe I should make a dining table here. But you can let me know because I'm done recording now anyway, so I should see the comments by the time I next record. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, share, join the pack today.